Hi YouTube. I just want to give my perspective on this black gender war, black men hating black women and vice versa. Um, there was a YouTuber that was on Dr. Drew. Everybody on YouTube is talking about it, named Crazy Brah, who basically embarrassed himself in front of the whole nation, making black men really look bad, claiming he don't like black women, giving all these explanations of why they get pregnant by these loser men and so forth and so on. So I'm just gonna give my perspective on this subject matter. Okay, I've encountered a lot of YouTubers that's similar to this brother, and what I have to say is you have to understand why these black women act the way they do. Okay, 70% of us is not married. Okay. Most of our men are in jail, or they're gay, or they down low, or whatever, or some of them just acting like they thugged out. Okay.
Like you said some of us are gay, some of us are thugged out, some of us are
Or
in prison,
prison, right?
in the prison system. And then some of us got the money and don't want anything to do with us because they want to live a certain status.
They want to live a certain status.
So we have very little to choose from. Plus our fathers is never home because they out doing whatever. Either our mothers don't want the fathers there or the fathers don't want to be there.
Don't want to be there, right?
So we're forced to live a certain life to be quote unquote independent.
And then some of the black women, they overlook certain brothers because of that, because they're not educated enough, or
they not
you know,
enough.
and you could always build them up. You know what I'm saying? So what? You're not gonna meet the perfect man. You know what I'm saying? But as long as that man treats you well and he's trying, you know, he could be workable. That's how I see it. If he got potential, he could be workable. You can encourage him to go to school, to read more, to be more productive. You can encourage that man. You know what I mean? As long as he ain't abusing you. Now, if you're in an abusive relationship, that's a different situation. I'm speaking from a black woman that is married. I've been married going on 3 years right now. So I guess I'm one of the 30% that is married. Because I used to be one of the 70%, but now I'm one of the 30 that are married. Communication is key. That women and men have to learn how to communicate with each other, sit down and talk. You know what I mean? Besides it being physical all the time. I personally think that the music and the entertainment system, the media, is programming, started from my young kids, are programming our young boys to feel a certain type of way towards black women and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? They're training our men to hate us, to disrespect us. And then the women are trained to degrade themselves by dressing and acting a certain way. You know, a lot of black men claim black women are unapproachable, whatever like that. Well, you don't know what that sister had been through for her to be that way, to be hard. You know what I mean? She could have been hurt by so many people. She probably used to be open to a lot of people, and then a lot of folks just hurt her. So that's her way of protecting and shielding herself, is having that hard exterior. That's what I think. But you should judge an individual person individually, not just because she black woman, she got attitude. Now, yes, there are certain black women I personally don't really want to deal with, like on the workplace or whatever like that. But you still gotta understand what that person is coming from. Or just don't deal with them. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk. Don't put the whole in a the whole race or the whole gender. Well, all black women are like that. That's not fair. Just because you've encountered a few angry black women in your lifetime, don't put us all in that pot, because all of us isn't like that. You haven't met all black women, so you can't say all black women are that way. And I can't say all black men are thugged out and this and that. Now, you got, and I'm speaking from both sides, okay? From my perspective. This is from my perspective. Right or wrong, this is my own opinion about the whole situation. Being a married black woman, both me and my husband together, like we used to work together. Okay, you got these black women and you got these black men. They look at us a certain type of way. They crying about how they can't find nobody, or they claim they got a boyfriend, or claim they got a girlfriend, but they doing little sneaky shit to try to do things to try to get in our business, trying to instigate things to break us up. Like, you might have a black woman, she might be pregnant and have a boyfriend at the workplace, but when my back is turned, she's like brushing her hand against my husband's arm, doing sneaky shit like that. Or vice versa. You might have a brother, my husband ain't looking, he looking me up and down my ass while he's there. You know what I mean? We walking down the street, you got these young black brothers, we trying to get by, and then they doing little sneaky shit, trying to walk up on me real close, and my husband right there, acting like they playing and whatnot. Stupid shit like that. Instead of, and these people claim they got somebody or whatever like that, but y'all not happy. Y'all not happy at all. I mean, our race really gotta like get it together. We really gotta get it together instead of worrying about hating one another. You don't understand why this woman getting pregnant by this dude and that dude. They don't deal with those type of women. Move on to the next one. Why are you focusing on Shaniqua? I'm just using that as an example. Why are you focusing on her? You know what I mean? Focus. Go to the next one. That just ain't the woman for you. I believe God got somebody for everybody. You know what I mean? And that's just not the type of woman for you. Why you looking at the one that's bouncing from man to man to man? She obviously got issues. Why you looking at that? And you probably got some issues yourself. You know what I'm saying? Going on that I hate black women tip, you hate yourself, really. Because it was most likely a black woman brought you into this world. If you think about it, you hate yourself. Us black people, we really got some little issues. When I went natural, when I had my little straight hair or wear my wigs or whatever like that, I'm getting all kinds of looks. But when I wear my little afro, and it's it's nice and neat, and I'm have my little scarf around it or whatever like that, certain black folks, they give me this certain type of look, like, and you could tell those are the ones that really hate themselves. I'm like, why are you looking at me like that? Because I'm happy to be nappy. You know what I'm saying? I have my little afro looking on. Some people like, oh, you look good. I like the hairstyle. But then you got certain black folks, they give off this undertone at me, like ew. And this is coming from women and men. both black women and men give me that look. Like, ew, why her hair all nappy? You know, they hate themselves. You know, it's because I choose not to keep putting chemicals in my hair, poison in my body, causing my hair to fall out and things like that. Because I made that choice to go natural. You won't look at me sideways. You know? And if I want the straight look, I always could put a wig on. I don't have to put no perm in my hair, but, you know, anyway. But yeah, this brother, he really made an ass out of himself on national TV. And then when the sister was trying to apologize on the behalf of all black women, what did he do? He put his hands all up on her ass. He was already looking at her like he wanted to eat her up. That's why Dr. Drew and that other brat brother was like, oh, take it easy, trying to back him up a little bit, because he looked like he was hungry, about to devour her. But I don't think I would have got that close to her when he looked at, I would have waited till he calmed down a little bit. But yeah, I'm like, oh my God. Because I know what it's like to be in that predicament when you try to be nice to a brother and they take advantage and they be trying to fill up on you, take advantage of that hug and whatnot. I know what that's like, and it's uncomfortable and it's uncalled for. Really. He don't even know that sister like that. He shouldn't have done that. No matter, I mean, she was dressed nice. She got a nice little package, but he shouldn't put her hands on her like that. That just wasn't right. And he should apologize to her if he didn't. But that's how they see us. They see us. Men are trained to believe that black women are sluts. We're built for, we just use for sex and that push out babies. Like, we're not wifey materials, and that's not right. And I see that. That's why I barely watch music videos like that. I don't watch them like I used to back in the day as I got older, because that's what I see. Like, our kids being trained to hate. We're being trained to hate each other, and it's not right. Like, oh, our men ain't nothing but little thugs or little gay thugs or whatever like that. They wearing these women hairstyles. Their pants are sagging. They don't even know how to dress, looking like bums. You know what I'm saying? Then you got these women. They showing their booty cracks. Don't know, half dress. You know what I'm saying? Look like they just threw something on. Not wearing no drawers. Not wearing no right size clothes. All their assets are hanging out, disrespecting themselves. When we gonna respect ourselves? When we gonna show respect for our bodies, respect for our minds, respect for each other, and stop letting the media shape our minds or shape our children's minds or how we should act? You know what I mean? You got these men running around like little bitches now. I mean, come on now. It's the family structure basically is broken up. Okay, most of the fathers ain't there. You got women running around. You got men running around bed hopping too. Then you got men, most men that are married and had children by their wives, but yet got girlfriends outside of marriages and got babies all over the place. Having secret lives. And then those kids don't know his other kids. Then they grow up. They don't know each other like that. I mean, when we really gonna get it together? He got like 4, 5 girlfriends outside of marriage having babies and going on for years. And then women gotta stop being so accessible. Stop being easy to these men. You give it up on the first date now. or only a couple hours after you meet the nigga at the club.